Jack Ebling here at the Lahaina Civic Center after Michigan State's 82-74 win over Chaminade. The first win of Tom Izzo's coaching career back in 1995, a 69-66 win over the Silver Swords. This one not quite as easy, even though the score looked like it was at the end. Chaminade gave Michigan State all it wanted, tied them at the end of the first half, and really could have taken the lead if not for a missed dunk. Dominated much of the early going and held the lead until Michigan State had a 15-0 run in the second half, all of that with Kalin Lucas on the bench. Kalin went to the bench, and that's when Korie Lucious and Keith Appling took over. Both of them hit three-pointers. Then Lucious hit Appling on an alley-oop for a lay-in. Austin Thornton added a three. Lucious hit a couple more free throws. Delvon Rowe chipped in. Next thing you know, the Spartans had a 12-point lead. And they protected that with some work at the free throw line, although it got a little close at the end, and a three-pointer went in and out that could have made it a 4-point game fairly late. Kalin Lucas, a career-high 28 points. Draymond Green, 10 points and 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Michigan State struggled inside, but the guards came through, the exact opposite of the South Carolina game, where Michigan State's backcourt was a problem. Chaminade coach Matt Maher said he was extremely happy with his team's effort, and he should have been. Chaminade out-rebounded Michigan State 35-30. That is the second straight game the Spartans have been out-rebounded, and that comes as a great shock to Tom Izzo, who vows that will change before tomorrow's 2 p.m. tilt with UConn. Connecticut, led by Kemba Walker, the guard who had 31 points, should make for a very interesting matchup with Kalin Lucas. Michigan State said that they weren't lucky, talking about Chaminade, just a very good basketball team, and it proves that when you have two players who can do the things that Mamadou Diarra and Stephen Bennett can do, anything is possible. Stephen Bennett, one of the quickest players Michigan State has ever faced, but just 5'6", and with the 7-foot Diarra, made quite a pair for the Silver Swords. Stephen Bennett had 20 points and 10 assists. Mamadou Diarra had 16 points and 11 rebounds and gave Michigan State fits inside. Shane Hansen also contributed with 5 three-pointers for Chaminade, keeping them in the game in the second half. Hawaii came out with the Hawaii 5-0 theme blaring and didn't have a single player from the islands, but they had enough players to keep it close. Diarra, a USC transfer, particularly tough in the first half. Tom Izzo saying that this was proof that Michigan State has a lot of work to do, but very happy with the play of Kalin Lucas. Coming back from the injuries shows that he indeed has gotten the game to slow down a little bit for him, and of course Draymond Green. Without either one of those players, it would have been one of the upsets of the decade in college basketball. Jack Ebling here at the Lahaina Civic Center after Michigan State's 82-74 win over Chaminade. The next game, 2 p.m. tomorrow, that will be Michigan State and UConn in the semifinals of the Maui Invitational. Jack Ebling, press coverage, SpartanTailgate.com.